We are live, baby. We are live. Live in the wreck, live in the wreck, live in the wreck, live in the wreck. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex RAwTAlk is in the building. So basically, what I wanted to do, guys, was recap on the whole experience with Pay One Mobile. I know I appreciate the support. I figured the video would get more likes, to be completely honest, because where else are you going to find truly unlimited data plus 10 gigs of hotspot plus HD 4K unlimitedly plus Mexico and Canada roaming data plus 1,000 minutes of calling and texting and all. I mean, a thousand text messages and 1,000 minutes and not pay and pay $35. You're not gonna find that nowhere. I understand a lot of people are upset because they're like, "Damn it, man! I got to get a debit card account just to get this line, and that's too much." People, please stop being so damn lazy. That's just called laziness. Because even if shout out to Book Jones. If Book Jones would have said that regardless, and I would have never had this one pay account, I would have opened the one pay account just to test out this company for you guys. So people need to stop being so lazy. It's just called being lazy when you find it so hard to actually open a debit card. So if you're so upset, I can imagine at work. I can imagine you don't want to work. I just got to be real honest with you guys. You guys know these live streams are called RAwTAlk. I'm not gonna cover things. People get mad at me. They get mad at me. I can't make everybody happy. God can't make everybody happy, and He's the ultimate creator. So who am I to judge? No, I got to be honest with you guys. I got to be 100% with you. If you complain about opening a checking account just so you can have a cheaper rate with AT&T, then I could imagine you waking up early in the morning and go to work like I do. Oh man, Jesus, do I really gotta go to work today? Like, come on, man. Seriously, man. Seriously. It is not that serious. It is not that serious. Because you sure as hell know how to like the shit out of my videos when I sit here and talk about Xfinity Mobile. And you gotta get internet with them. Yeah, Alex, but the cable providers is different because internet, I can use the internet, the debit card. Bro, the debit card doesn't cost anything. You can order it at onepay.com or you can go to Walmart and get it there. You got two options. You can load it up using Apple Pay, or you can load it up on Amazon. You can add one of your debit cards from Chase, whatever bank you got. They accept every bank, okay? Every bank. And you can load up the one pay card with that card and even use it as a backup card to pay your bill. It's not that hard. I don't know. It's just, listen, it's kind of like hard. Seriously. Because people always want things easy. You feel me? This is the first prepaid company, NVNO, that's from a financial institution. So they're trying to get more customers to OnePay, to start using their OnePay system. That's just like Klarna. That's like Afterpay. These are all financial institutions. So I just don't understand what is the gripe with people, why you got to get so mad and be like, you know what? I'm not going to like Alex's video on OnePay. I think it's awesome. Unlimited speeds at 400 and something megs and 50 something megs, HD streaming and all these bells and whistles. But the fact that I got to get a checking account in order to get this makes it impossible. No, it doesn't. No, it does not, guys. It's not that serious. It's not the end of the world because you got to get a checking account. It's a free checking account. Free checking account. Okay? Free. No overdrafts. None of that. Okay? None of that. It's completely free. So I don't understand when you go in the street and they tell you these Obama phones. Oh man, yo man, we got this free Obama phone for you right now. Well, we call this the Trump phone now. Unlimited talk and text, and you get this free droid. Can you give me your social? Are you on fixed income? Do you get food stamps? Do you get Social Security? Do you get Social Security disability? Do you have Medicaid? And you sure as hell know how to sign up for that with no problem, right? With no issues, you go to that person and be like, yeah, man, sign me up for this service. It's the same thing. It's free. So one pay checking is free. It's free. It's free. I got to say that like 1,000 times because it's just mind blowing to me. It is mind blowing to me. And I ain't gonna lie, it pisses me off. It really does piss me off that people can sit here and like somebody's video talking about dumb shit, but yet something that you're learning something from and you're gaining something from. Oh, this is not worth liking, guys. I rather like a video with a dummy recording cops in California and Texas and all these other states and harassing police officers and law enforcement. I'd rather like that video. Like, make it make sense, please. Make it make sense. And I'm gonna be respectful in this live stream because usually I snap. So I'm gonna keep it respectful, but make it make sense. Seriously, make it make sense. What's up, Carlton? What's good, broski? What is good, broski? So, like I said, guys, all you need to do is get the Pay One card checking account. You get the free debit card. You even get free checks sent if you want to find checks, and you get paid 2 days early. It's like Chime. It is definitely like Chime. Okay? It is like Chime. You get your direct deposit 2 days early. People like dumb things. Yeah, it's just crazy, Carlton, for real. It's just, other YouTube content creators don't talk the way I talk because they're scared. No. I'm tired of being scared, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of watching my mouth and what I say and, oh, Alex, don't say this because you're gonna offend people. No. If you could sit there and like some dumbass harassing law enforcement, because those videos I watch them on shorts and even long-term videos, and they'll have like 7,000 likes or 10,000 likes. So why are you liking something that's not productive? Harassing law enforcement to you is productive. That's called having a job. You're gonna learn something from these idiots. Sure you are. You're gonna learn how have police not like you. You're gonna learn how to, when you dial 911 and something going on in your house. Hold on, ain't that the idiot that be recording us all the time and harassing and standing in front of the police station? Oh yeah, okay. They 10-4, the ambulance to that address. Tell them to take their time. It's not a rush. Yeah, there's no rush. There's no rush. Oh, but they said somebody's wounded. Oh yeah, they could be lying. You guys don't know that, man. I'm dead serious. I'm not even joking with you guys. I'm being dead serious. Dead serious. But that's what people like. I'm serious. That's what people like. You see how people got offended already and left the live stream? I got 2 viewers. That's exactly what you like. You don't like something that's going to benefit you, a checking account with no fees and a cell phone company that's cheaper, and you're on the AT&T network. You feel me? Like, that's just crazy, man. What's up, Blaze? What's up, broski? Live and direct, baby. So it's just crazy, man. Like, people need to stop liking dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. And if you're not the one supporting these idiots, you shouldn't be getting mad and leaving the live stream. You know what I'm saying? It's like we say in Puerto Rico, si te pica porque hay come. I'm going to translate that in English. That means that if something comes out of my mouth, si te pica porque hay come, it means in English that if I say something towards a certain group of people and you consider yourself in that group of people, then you leave. And that's what people did. I had 10 people in here watching. But as soon as I started talking about idiots that sit here and like police officers being harassed in California and all these states, people started dropping like flies. Zoo, 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 zoo. I don't care, guys. I don't got to bite my tongue. I'm in law enforcement. You forgot my badge says security officer. My vest says security officer. I'm in law enforcement. So of course I'm not gonna applaud your idiocy fucking sitting here and supporting stupid shit like people harassing police officers. I'm still here, lol. What's good, bro? How you been? How you been, man? How's things in Cali? People are always going to like dumb things. Yeah, you're right about that, Carlton. And then they get offended when you call them out on it. You know, they get offended. No, he's not talking about me and my friends. We love watching these stupid videos, even though they don't make no sense. Oh, it's just funny. It's funny as hell. It is super funny. But back to what I was saying, man. One Pay Wireless is a great carrier. You get unlimited talk, text, data, truly unlimited for $35 plus tax and fees. I paid $37.46 with taxes and fees. And it breaks down. I paid 90 cents for 911 calls. I pay 3 cents for something else, 7 cents for state tax, and all this other shit that's blown in there. The Verizon side of the T-Mobile side. What are you talking about, TJ? I'm lost, broski. You have tried the Verizon. Oh yeah, the Verizon. Yeah. I tried both sides, broski. So, it's great. I mean, I gotta call it how it is. Who's not gonna be mad? I sit here and make a 12-minute video, which I appreciate the people that liked. It got almost 100 views and only 15 likes. That's just crazy to me. It is really crazy to me. It really shows me how the regular viewer is lazy. And I just got to be honest. You support dumb shit. You want to support people harassing law enforcement, and I don't applaud that. You should already know that. Common sense should go in your fucking brain when you're watching me. Hold on. Alex is a security officer. He has his license. He has a gun. So would he like it if I would sit here and fucking like stupid shit like people harassing law enforcement, and not like his video teaching me a teachable moment on how to get a great checking account with zero fees, which I'm going to save money instead of paying overdraft fees to Bank of America, TD Bank, and all these other banks. Anybody with a brain would trigger that. And they were like, "Oh yeah, he's right. Yo, hey, I'll get a free checking account and I'll get a deal on AT&T, truly unlimited data for $35 plus taxes and fees. Sign me up. I'm gonna get that checking account right now." That's not how people think. They don't. Most people are like the bird that used to chase Bugs Bunny around. It's unlimited on both networks, or it's.
Do you want me to use Chat GPT to answer that?
Oh, hold on. I'm not talking to you, Siri. You guys heard how Siri activated? No, you're getting confused, bro. What is it called? One Pay is only on the AT&T network. It's only on the AT&T network. There's no such thing as the Verizon network. It's only on the AT&T network. Unless you're talking about something else. I think you're talking about US Mobile. 50 gigs on Verizon and 100 gigs on mobile something. But you're talking about US Mobile. US Mobile straight dumpster fire, TJ. That's why I didn't try them. Can I had used that $37 and some change and got US Mobile? Yes. But I don't care for US Mobile, so I didn't want to try it out. I already told you guys the experiences that I had with US Mobile weren't the best. They were not the best. The only reason why I'm saying is because my side is showing all the carriers and I could select one. What? And we're talking about One Pay Mobile? Yeah, it doesn't say that on the fine print, broski. It says it's powered by AT&T. It doesn't say that on the fine print on their own terms and conditions. It doesn't say nothing about running on Verizon or T-Mobile or anybody else. But if you have it on your app, I believe you, broski. But I chose AT&T. I already got 2 lines with Verizon. I already got 2 lines with T-Mobile. And now you can say I got 3 lines with AT&T because I got Pay, One Pay, I got Cricket, and I got Boost Mobile. So yeah. So I got multiple MVNOs that run on the same carriers. Yeah. But yeah, on my app, it never gave me that option, TJ. On my One Pay app, it never gave me the option to really do that. You know what I'm saying? But look, guys, I want to say I'm sorry in advance if I have offended anybody. It's just true, guys. I get upset. I get upset when I freaking show something to somebody that they should be happy and say, yes, I'm going to learn from this, and not, be upset. And then I have somebody else that, I don't understand. I just don't understand. I can't understand people. Is all I'm going to say. It's crazy to me. Mhm. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Me personally, I'd rather watch a video that's gonna help me out financially and help me out in the long term than watch a video that's not gonna do nothing for me. You get what I'm saying? So I'd rather watch a video that's gonna do something for me than a video that's not gonna do nothing for me. You get what I'm saying? But not everybody's the same. Not everybody's the same. And I know some people get offended. I ain't gonna lie. Some people do. Some people are like, Alex is a douche. She's being a douche today. No, it's just, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me to have so many people watch my video, but yet only have, only have freaking 15 likes. It's just crazy. It's really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll sit here and I could pull up one of these videos right now of people harassing police officers, and it'll have like 50,000 likes. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm allowed to be mad, is what I'm saying. I'm allowed to be mad. Your payment is due tomorrow. Bro, I paid my bills. Stop playing with me, Cricket, yo. I already paid my bill, bro. Stop playing with me. You guys got your money. Don't play with me, bro. You got time for this shit. So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I don't. What did you think about the Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl? Um, what do I think about it? I guess it was all right. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was all right. But the reality is that nobody basically wants him there because he be talking junk about the president. You know what I'm saying? And if you talk junk about the president, you could only expect backlash. That's just common sense. So, I don't support what Bad Bunny does, which is make fun of the Republican Party. I don't support that. Just because he's Puerto Rican doesn't mean shit to me. You feel me? We're both born in Puerto Rico. That don't mean shit to me. He's a multi-millionaire. And that don't mean shit to me either. I see. Hey Siri, what is Bad Bunny's net worth?
Bad Bunny's net worth was $16 million in 2020.
What is it now? Hey Siri, what is Bad Bunny's net worth right now in 2025?
Do you want me to use Chat GPT to answer that?
Yes.
As of 2025, Bad Bunny's net worth is estimated to be around $50 million. This wealth is attributed to his record-breaking tours, including the 2024 Most Wanted tour that grossed over $211 million, and his successful ventures in music, acting, and endorsements. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
There you go. So his net worth in reality in 2025 is $211 million. Now, do I give a shit? No. Is he giving me any of that money? No. So the reason why people are not racist, like people were trying to say, people are just being racist because he's gonna sing in Spanish. No, it's not the whole point that he sings in Spanish. It's the whole point that he was talking shit about Donald Trump. So since I found out that he was talking shit about Donald Trump, I stopped supporting him. To be completely honest, I stopped supporting him. They were making fun of him. Well, making fun of the Democrats on SNL. But that's a touchy subject, Blaze. I'm just gonna say I don't care for it. I don't. You know, and this way people could understand that I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you sit here and badmouth Donald Trump, then you feel me? I can care less. And the only reason he's playing in the Super Bowl is because of Jay Z. Jay Z's the one who chooses the artist that plays in the Super Bowl halftime show. And that goes into a deeper groove of things that has to do with you know deep dark shit. Turn off do not disturb mode. So basically, that's Illuminati shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody knows the Illuminati exists now. It's all over the internet. Look it up on YouTube. Look it up on ChatGPT. Look it up on whatever the hell you want to look it up. Okay. Okay. So Jeffrey Weinstein and all of them, they're all Illuminati members. Jay-Z, Illuminati. So that's, and Bad Bunny's Illuminati. Let's be honest. That's the only reason he's playing in the Super Bowl is because he's Illuminati. Okay. I'm not sure if this dude is, because I know Jay-Z got on the play and he, played his diss song last year towards Drake. I forgot his name. But yeah, that's all devil worshiping shit that I don't involve myself in. I'd rather stay broke than sell my soul, and that is a fact. Everybody, LeBron, when you see these initiations, right? These are not conspiracy theories. They dress like women on purpose. On purpose. LeBron wore a dress, a pink skirt with a pink tube top. That's the initiation act. That's like you're humiliating yourself to the world in order to be part of the Illuminati and make more money. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. As long as I'm not worshiping the devil, I don't give a shit what nobody else does. May God have mercy on their souls. What I'm going to say, because not you can have all the money in the world. I could be a multi-billionaire. That doesn't mean I'm going to go to heaven. If you don't do shit right, you're going straight to hell. And that is a fact. So, I'd rather stay broke and work as a security officer at a security company for McDonald's than to worship the devil and have millions of dollars in my bank account. I'm Gucci. I don't need none of that. I don't care about all that success. There's so many things that I disagree on that go into that shit. You feel me? You gotta perform homosexual acts. You gotta support the LGBT plus community. You got to be down with all that shit. All that shit that I'm not down. And don't support. I respect. I don't support. Respecting something and supporting things is something that's two different things. And I don't support things that are against God's will. And that is correct. So that's not my cup of tea. Well, basically, Bad Bunny's been done his humiliation. He did it plenty of times. He wore a dress to the Latin Billboard Awards. We're gonna see today. Today's Latin Billboard Awards at 8 o'clock again. We're gonna see what the fuck he's gonna like. Yeah, they haven't wearing a tube top like LeBron and some pink red bottom shoes and shit walking down the red carpet. I could not do that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck how much money he has. Yo, Alex, you'll have $100 million in your bank account. I don't give a shit. I don't want your money. I'm Gucci. I don't sell myself for riches. Just like they like. Why do you think the Nas? Listen, the Nas diss and Jay Z had hidden messages. When Nas in his diss song towards Jay Z, he said, "I don't sell my soul for riches." But that's what Jay Z and Beyonce did. Look up the videos on here. When she says the demon Sasha Fierce takes over, and that's why she looks all ugly. Remember, she looked like a man when she was singing, and there was that shit was viral and it was all over. And they got the pictures deleted from Google and all that shit. That's all true, man. The Illuminati's not hiding anymore. Right? Devil worshiping is a lot more than ever. Before the Illuminati was inclusive. If you talked about it, they did. Now they don't care. They do not care. They talk about that shit openly. I mean, what you think? What you think the dollar bill, the back of your dollar bill, the pyramid with the eye is, the all seeing eye. Why do you think a lot of people get that fake eye in the middle? That's a pledge and allegiance to Illuminati. That's Ask ChatGPT. Watch this. Hey Siri, what is the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is a name given to several groups, both real and fictitious. Historically, the name usually refers to the Bavarian Illuminati, an Enlightenment era secret society founded on May 1st, 1776, in the Electorate of Bavaria. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
The society's stated goals were to oppose superstition, obscurantism, religious influence over public life, and abuses of state power by monarchs.
Thank you, Siri.
You're welcome.
There you go. Illuminati. So different groups. There's the black Illuminati. There's the white Illuminati. There's the Puerto Rican Illuminati. Well, Hispanic in general Illuminati. So there's this different branches of devil worshiping. Just like there's Christians. There's African Christian, Hispanics Christians. Like I'm going to be pretty soon, and not curse as much and not be so disrespectful because God doesn't like when I call people idiots on YouTube, even if they're making mistakes. God doesn't like it. That's not God like. You got to be more God like when you're Christian. So just like anything, there's Hispanic Catholics, white Catholics, black Catholics. It's the same thing with Illuminati. There's different branches of the Illuminati. Like you just heard ChatGPT. She got that information from ChatGPT. So that's what I'm saying. Let me see if my ChatGPT will do. Let's see if Siri will do this. Hold on, guys. I want to try this real quick. Hey Siri, is Donald Trump a how do you call that?
Do you want me to?
What I'm trying to look for the word. Hold on. I gotta think about it before I talk to Siri again. What is that word? Oh my god. Oh my god, what is that? Hey Siri, what was Adolf Hitler? What you call that a person that tries to control like in China that the president controls everything and now he doesn't even want Christian churches to go to jail. That's another Illuminati member, dirty bastard. I hope he rots in hell. Oh my God. Well, they're always calling Donald Trump. They're saying that he's a neo-Nazi and he wants to control everything. Oh my God. There's a word for that. Oh my God. Well, Fidel Castro was, I forgot what he was. When you want to control something and you want everybody to do the same shit. I forgot the name. I forgot how to say that shit in Spanish and in English. My God, why can't I remember? That's Mr. Lucifer messing with my brain right now. He don't want me to remember what that is. People just can't seem to view with him because because a lot of things singing on a Spanish, even though it's American. So what the deal with all the hate towards Bad Bunny? Nah, I already explained it to you, broski. The hate towards Bad Bunny is because he talks a lot of shit about the Republicans. That's the reason. And he talks a lot of shit about, you know, Donald Trump. Oh my God, what is that called? My God, when you're trying to control everything, like Jin John Jun, whatever his name is. I forgot the word, man. So I can't even ask ChatGPT that shit right now. Well, Siri using ChatGPT, I can ask her because I forgot the name of that word. I really did. Somebody that wants to control everything. Somebody that wants to. But besides the politics, guys, like I said, one pay. All you have to do is get the debit card, the checking account, and you get unlimited service on the AT&T network for $35 plus taxes. Okay, $35 plus taxes. Dictator. There we go. Fuck, I remember. Hey Siri, is Donald Trump a dictator?
Do you want me to use?
Yes.
The term dictator refers to a leader with absolute power, often acquired and maintained through undemocratic means. While Donald Trump has been criticized for authoritarian tendencies, such as attempts to expand executive power and disregard for checks and balances, he was elected through democratic processes and operates within the constitutional framework of the United States. Therefore, despite some authoritarian characteristics, Trump does not meet the strict definition of a dictator. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
Thank you, Siri.
You're welcome.
So there you go. You heard it from ChatGPT itself. Well, Siri using ChatGPT. Trump is not a dictator. He follows the law. So I'm done talking about politics. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted you guys to hear. Because I know I got a lot of Democrats that still support me, but I just want to hear that. I wanted you guys to hear that. So anyway, moving forward, one pay is great, man. The speeds I'm getting, what? HD streaming. You could watch up to 2K videos. You know what I'm saying? 2K videos. I'll take that. 1440 over something, I think it was. So I am going to look for a video right now and show you. I'm gonna turn on the camera so you guys can see this. That's what I was gonna do. KBHD. We're going to this video. Okay. And I'm gonna show you guys what. See, right now it's on 720p. Let me bring down the brightness so you guys can see this better. And I'm on one pay wireless. So see, we're doing a video test right here in this live stream. You see? Look, what does it say? One pay 5G plus. Okay. So we are video testing it right now. See, this is Marquez Folds. Okay, I got the camera turned on. So right now we are at 720p, and we're gonna put at the highest resolution, guys. Boom, see, and switch to the highest resolution. So we are gonna go here and see the highest resolution you'll get on one pay is 1440p. So that is 2K. right? 1440p. Ain't that 2K or is that 4K? I forget, guys. I really do forget. No, because I think 4K is no. Yeah, I think it is 4K. Let me see. Hey Siri, what is 4K?
4K resolution refers to a horizontal display resolution of approximately 4,000 pixels. Would you like to hear more?
Is 1440p 4K? No, it's not. Yeah, it's 2K. I know it. It's 2K. 4K is 21 something by something. So you'll watch 2K videos, okay, with no lag on one pay wireless. You see, no lag. I'm not playing the song, the his audio, but you guys see it here. No lag whatsoever on his video, and we got see, and it's really fast. Look at the gray line loading really fast. No lag. 2K video on one pay wireless, but it says one pay 5G plus because it is on the AT&T network. I don't know what TJ was talking about, guys, because to me it didn't let me choose what network I could, use. And under the terms and conditions, it doesn't say nothing about that. It just says AT&T. So TJ really got me confused. I don't know if that was a glitch, but I'm gonna show you guys right now. Let's go to Google. Google. Let's go to Google. Google. And like I said, man, if I offended anybody, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get you guys to wake up and smell the coffee. I'd rather like something where I'm getting something out of it than like something that doesn't make any sense. That's all I'm saying. Let's go to One Pay Wireless. Here we go. So let me screen share. So yeah, Blaze, I hope I gave you the answer you were looking for when it came to the whole Bad Bunny situation. See right here. It says One Pay and then it says wireless. You see about One Pay Wireless, porting, transferring your number to One Pay Wireless, One Pay Wireless bill and plan management. I just want to see what this one says. One Pay Wireless billing and plan management. When you hold on, when will I be billed for my wireless plan? Your plan is prepaid and will be billed 30 days cycle. Your first payment is charged during setup and you'll receive a number before your next payment is charged. Well, you'll receive a you'll hold on. You will receive a reminder before. Okay, what payment methods can I use for my wireless plan? Wireless plans payments are processed automatically each month using your one pay cash debit card. Before, if there are differences, I guess, funds will 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 use your savings bank no savings backup or overdraft protection if is enabled. You can also link an external debit card to fund your one pay card on card cash one pay cash account as a backup payment method in case your one pay cash balance is low. If enabled, we will apply to use that backup payment method to fund your one pay cash account. so you can have safety sufficient, so you can have sufficient funds to make the one pay wireless payment. How can I view my what my how can I view my payment? To view your payment history and change in the one pay app, tap one on wireless from your home tab, select payment and payment activity. Okay. Where can I see my wireless plan details? You can view your carrier wireless plan payment method and review date by selecting the wireless title from the home tab on the one pay app. Okay, I already know all this stuff, guys. I don't want to read too much into that shit. I am tired of the Halloween payment. But you know what, bro? T-Mobile has some great Halloween deals right now. Seriously, all jokes aside, they really do. And OnePay only supports eSIM. How can I activate my eSIM on my Android device? Mhm. So right here, it even tells you guys. Look, OnePay Wireless. What is OnePay Wireless? OnePay Wireless is a prepaid mobile service available to customers with a OnePay cash account for $35 per month plus taxes and fees. 30 days plan. You can you Your plan includes unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited 5G data on the AT&T nationwide network. There are no long-term contracts and or hidden fees. You pay each month before you use the service. So you see, nowhere on this page does it say that they use any other network. It just says on the AT&T network. You see? Right here, I'm not seeing nothing that says nothing about T-Mobile. Right here, even says it again. It says, what network does OnePay Wireless use? OnePay Wireless OnePay Wireless runs on the AT&T nationwide LTE and 5G network. So wherever you see AT&T service, you have it. So you see, and it even takes you to the coverage map of AT&T. So I don't know why the homie TJ. All right, let me get you over to the page that I'm looking at, guys. Give me a second, because now I need to do a screen share. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I need to launch the screen share all over again. See? I'm gonna show you guys right here. Look. You see what I'm talking about? So this is it says it right here. We're on AT&T postpaid. So look at that. So that means that yesterday somebody asked me, Alex, why do you say that one pay is on a higher priority than cricket? This is why. One pay is on a postpaid how you call that QCI. It's on a postpaid QCI. You see right here on the top left, what does it say? Postpaid. On the right of the AT&T map, it says business. It's on a postpaid level QCI. You see the AT&T coverage. It does not run on no other carrier but AT&T, the one pay. And you have a high QCI. I could imagine I'm probably on an 8. I mean, I could be on an 8 or a 7. What's up? What's up, bro? What's good, broski? So, I'm on a high QCI with one pay. Look at that. I got service in Puerto Rico, California, Mexico, Canada. Uh, Look, what? One pay is the shit, guys. It runs on AT&T postpaid. I'm about to ask Siri and see if she knows. Hey Siri, do you know what QCI level on the AT&T network does one pay wireless have?
While a QCI of 7 appears indicative of high priority data on AT&T's network, a QCI of 7 appears indicative of relatively low priority data on T-Mobile's network. This is from CoverageCritic.com.
Okay, see, let me ask Google because I don't think ChatGPT knows about that. But hold on. What QCI level on AT&T's network is the new cell phone company One Pay Wireless on? Let's see. It's on QCI 8. I knew it. QCI 8. But hold on. It says, and high priority plans like QCI 7. Okay, but right here, no, it says it right here. One Pay Wireless likely on a QCI 8 level. Yep, see? It is definitely on a QCI 8 level. See? So I'm on a postpaid level on a prepaid plan. Now let's see let me see Cricket's QCI level on the AT&T network. What is Cricket's QCI level on AT&T's network? A 9. It is a 9. So you see, Cricket uses a QCI 9 level. So you see, the priority is better on OnePay. It is better. That's why OnePay was getting faster speeds than Cricket. When I showed you guys yesterday before I ended the live stream. So there you go. So can you complain? $35 a month, and all you got to do is get a OnePay account. Come on, guys. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. And you're getting a QCI level 8, and you're getting postpaid service from a prepaid carrier. Like, come on, guys. Like, it's just mind blowing to me when people don't understand that. It's mind blowing to me. You're not even gonna get that from AT&T prepaid. You're not gonna get unlimited HD streaming. Let me see what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to Google. Oh, I could do it here. Matter of fact, watch this. What QCI level is OnePay on? Right here it says 9, but then down here, OnePay QCI service. Hold on, quick and service level 9. When in the AT&T. But how come the other one said 8? Hold on, let me scroll down more. Because the other one said 8. Okay, so QCI 9 when the location AT&T coverage is shared. Busy. Also, when it's busy, you're on QCI 9. But when the network is not busy, then you're on QCI 8. Okay, that's confusing. That is really confusing. For real, for real. Mm-hmm. And you see it right here. See, it says new NVNO meet OnePay wireless, truly unlimited 5G data on the AT&T network. You see, new NVNO. It says it right here. New NVNO offers priority data using gigs as their power as well. So it's probably going to be on a QCI 8 as it's an NVNO in the box type of deal. Okay. So this person says there's a QCI 8. And this is what I got. before I signed up for it. You see right here, it says Meet One Pay Wireless Truly Unlimited 5G, and that's when I first signed up. Oh, you guys are not seeing what I'm seeing. What the fudge? Let me close that out, guys. Let me show you. I forget that when I click into a whole different page, you guys can't see that unless I screen share it again, which is annoying. But no problem. There we go. Now you guys can see it. See, it says truly unlimited 5G data on the AT&T network. You see, one pay, $35 a month. So you can't beat that, guys. I can do a speed test for you guys right now. Where's my 15 Pro? Let's close out all these apps and shit. Seriously. Let's do a speed test on One Pay Wireless. It's not just one, it's One Pay. Turn on the camera. Oopsie. There we go. Oh yeah. It says when the network's busy, it turns down to a QCI 9. So we're gonna test out Cricket after this though. So we got 26.9 over 3.61. I mean 63. Now let's do a fast.com because it does support HD streaming. Let's see what we get here. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. And thank you to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. $99 megs. There you go. So let's remember we got 26.9 over 3.36. Okay. So now we're going to bring the brightness down and we're going to speed test Cricket because this is One Pay Wireless. You see? So there we go. So people don't get confused. This is the, what is this called? My plan, I think it's called the Jesus Christ, what is it called? The Cricket it's not premium, Supreme plan. So yeah, my bad. The Supreme plan is whooping that ass. I'm sorry to curse, but it's true. I mean, look at this: 244 megs down, and 20. What I got there on download is what I'm getting here. When I got on One Pay download, I'm getting here on upload 200. Yeah, so there's a big difference. This is Cricket, and this is One Pay. So One Pay, I'm sorry, Cricket is on a better priority. This is One Pay, and this is Cricket. But Cricket is $55 a month. This is $35 a month. This has taxes and fees included. This doesn't have taxes and fees included. So for the most part, for somebody that wants to be on a budget, I would say go for it. To be completely honest with you guys, um, it's not really bad service. It's really not. And now look, I was talking junk, and look at the speed boost it got out of nowhere. And this is One Pay. This is 15 Pro. So One Pay is good for $35 plus tax. Is good. Where to AT&T get 5G plans in my area? See, so it's doing good, guys. It's not bad, for One Pay, and you pay $35 a month. All you got to do is get the One Pay cash card account. See, One Pay, and you get this great service unlimitedly. unlimitedly for $35. I get Tune Unlimited for $55 with Cricket. You guys know that. And I'm not gonna cancel Cricket. I like Cricket too much, even though I argue with customer care sometimes. But the last couple of times I talked to Cricket customer service has been great. To be completely honest with you guys, where would really move AT&T get 5G plus in my area? I don't know, bro. That's something you gotta ask 5G. I mean, sorry, 5G AT&T. I have 5G plus in my area because I live in a Philadelphia market, and the Philadelphia market is a big market for AT&T and T and for Verizon and for every carrier. You know, the Philadelphia market is a big market. So you majority of the time you're in your big markets, you are going to have 5G plus and 41 millimeter wave, all that good shit. You're definitely gonna have it. I mean, to say the plan I moved to gets it's I'm getting 5G. Oh, okay. That's what's up then. I'm glad you're getting 5G plus. I'm really glad. Now let's see what kind of speeds I get on T-Mobile Business. It's not just T-Mobile. It's T-Mobile Business. So let's do some speed testing on T-Mobile. BSNES. BSNES. Mind your own BSNES. I don't know, guys. I'm just bugging out right now. There you go. This is T-Mobile Business on the iPhone 17 Pro. There you go. Definitely way faster than Cricket and One Pay Mobile. T-Mobile is no joke at my house, as you guys can see. We got 796 over 94.4. These are amazing speeds. And this is why Ookla says that T-Mobile has the best network when it comes to 5G. See? Is it going to give me a gig? Damn, I thought it was going to give me a gig. Look at that. Oops, it's looking like it's going to give me a gig, guys. 800. This is what I love about business. People ask me, "Oh, Alex, why you like having a T-Mobile business account?" This is exactly why. My priority is higher than everybody else's. I'm on the QZI 6. So there we go. We got 891 over 101. We're going to do another one. Like DJ Khaled. Another one. You guys can see the reflection of my computer on the iPhone 17 Pro. There we go. There you go. 791 over 93.4. Now watch when we take it to fast.com. This thing is gonna go crazy. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. 920 on fast.com. I'm telling you, the iPhone 17 Pro is definitely an upgrade. It works great on these cell phone carriers. It gives you faster speeds, whether you have Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T. 940, look at that. Just staying up there on the fast.com speeds. 140 megs. There you go. Consistent, guys. Consistent. I know I keep telling you guys I'm gonna do a review on the 17 Pro, and I really gotta do my review. I got the deep blue. Love this phone, man. Do I recommend it? Hell to the freaking yes. Not gonna curse. Hell to the freaking yes. Okay? Hell to the freaking yes. So don't care what nobody else has to say. That piece of crap Xiaomi phone does not support US bands. Okay? The back of it is freaking plastic. I seen the jerry rig everything, tear down. So I don't really care about having a display in the back. To me, okay, is it futuristic? Yes. Do I care for it? No. To me, that's just like another gimmick. But that's what's up. What's your name? Bill? Hold on. My bad, bro. I don't want to butcher your name. But I'm happy. I'm glad you got 5G plus where you live at, broski. That's really good. 5G plus really helps out, man. Seriously, because AT&T is really congested. Like their low band 5G sucks. I'll probably get like 26 megs down and like 5 megs up. So it's always good. But yeah, T-Mobile business killing it, killing it, killing it, killing it. I'm gonna wait till done paying my daughter's 15 Pro Max off, and I'm gonna get the Apple Watch Series 3, Apple Watch Ultra Series 3. You guys know how I am, man. Put a case on your phone. Man. Put a case on it. 14 Pro 1 terabyte, case on it. 15 Pro 256, case on it. 17 Pro 1 terabyte, fully unlocked, and fully unlocked. All three of my phones right here, fully unlocked. So yeah, all got cases on them. So put a case on your phone. My Apple Watch Ultra has a case on it. You see, Apple Watch Ultra. You can tell it's a big button and the big face. Apple Watch Ultra, put a case on it. So I put a case on everything, baby. That's why my Ultra is already 3 years old. Yeah, 3 years old. No, two and a half years old, and it's still kicking ass. And what I was gonna say, it's still kicking ass, and it looks like brand new because I always got a case on it. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna take my Apple Watch Ultra off, and you're gonna see I don't have no scratches on the titanium because I always had a case on my watch. And this is the Apple Watch Ultra. Had it for 2 years and a half. Let's pop it out of this case. Look at this, flawless. Do you see any scratches on my screen? No, because this screen actually has sapphire on it. It's hard to scratch. But you see, no scratches nowhere on the titanium. Now, if I would have been walking my phone naked, like most of you guys like to do, my watch, my $850 watch that I paid to T-Mobile Business, then all of this would have been scratched up because the other straps just go in here and exposes the rest of your phone. Your rest of your watch. That's why I chose to get this case from Amazon. You feel me? And look, the watch goes in there. It's secure. It's safe. No scratches nowhere. This is metal. This is not plastic. That's metal, and this is rubber. And there you go. And I got the same screen saver I got on I love this anime, My Hero Academia. So I got my boy right there as my wallpaper. And then if you see him here, it's the same wallpaper. And it's 3D. I got a 3D on because of iOS 26. So my iPhone 17 Pro has the same wallpaper as my watch, Apple Watch Ultra. You see, they both have the same wallpaper, baby. So yeah, put a case on it. You seen that? An Apple Watch Ultra. Tell anybody else on this platform that never put a case on their Apple Watch Ultra on the first generation to show you their freaking watch, and you're gonna see millions of scratches. Oh damn, he got a deep scratch over there. Oh shit, Alex is right. Guys, I protect my investments. I don't bust my behind doing security in bars. Well, I don't do it in bars no more, but in bars because when I bought this watch, I bought it with bar money, club money, and all these phones. Well, not this one. This one, the 17 Pro is getting paid by McDonald's, but the rest of my phones were paid by bar and club money. I didn't sit here and risk my life working at these establishments dealing with drunk people to not protect my investments. I'm sorry. Not me, not this guy right here. So that's what I'm saying. Put a case on it. Put a case on it. Most of the people that are telling you to rock your phone naked don't even own as many iPhones, don't even got the Apple Watch. Don't own AirPods. I got the whole kit. Don't own the Apple TV. All I need is a MacBook Pro. And I was thinking about financing it, to be serious. I was thinking about forgetting about the Apple Watch Ultra 3, getting that shit sometime next year. Because right now, Klarna is telling me that I could get a 36 months finance for the MacBook Pro 16.5 inch. And I'm thinking about it. I'll be paying like $55 a month for it. So it's still how you call that, marinating in my brain to see if I'm gonna get it or not. You feel me? To see if I'm going to get it or not. Seriously. So guys, I like making these long live streams. Like I said, the people that left are people that usually don't watch me. They're people that are just scrolling through their feed and they say, "Oh, well, raw talk, mobile and tech. Let's see what this guy's talking about." And then we might say something that they don't like and they leave. Like I said, I can't make everybody happy, guys. I'm just glad that my supporters still support me, and we still made it to 52,000 subs because people still support me, regardless of what comes out of my mouth. Which that's how technically it should be. You shouldn't worry about what comes out of a person's mouth. You should be worried about if they're giving you genuine information and is if the information is right and that you're saving money by that person trying a service provider that you don't got to try because they're trying it for you. Okay. And that's what's important. Because how many people dislike Jerry Rig everything because of him being a Democrat? A lot of people, you know, but I don't care. I'm still subscribed to his channel because his tech doesn't have nothing to do with his political beliefs. So even though me and him don't agree, don't mean I'm gonna go unsubscribe from his channel or not watch his videos. As soon as the bell notification comes in, Jerry Brick everything tear down on the Xiaomi. Watch it. Every video I get a notification for watching. So like I said, his political beliefs might not have to be the same as mine, but I still support him as a content creator because he's great. So that's what matters. So yeah, guys. So the One Plus is a great deal. I mean, sorry, the One Pay mobile is a great deal, and I think people should be looking into it. To be completely honest. Yep, 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 yep. And last month with Metro, let me see how much data. I gotta switch it from One Pay to Metro to log into the app because then it'll be like, no, you're not using a Metro line. You're using a different service provider. Matter of fact, let's do a speed test on Metro. See what kind of speeds Metro. If Metro gives me the same speeds, this is what we got on One Pay. Okay. And now we're gonna do Metro. You see Metro's on the top. Metro by T-Mobile. T-Mobile, change that to T-Mobile. Please. I'm tired of seeing Metro by T-Mobile so big on my screen. It looks like a damn billboard. There we go. Okay, Metro by T-Mobile. Yep, so Metro by T-Mobile giving me 536 down. Amazing speeds on Metro. Over 75. 75, we're calling it 75, 76, 76, 77, 78. We're going to see 80. We're going to see 80, 80, 80, 80, 80.1. So 536 over 80.1 for $25. I'll take this. And then the $10 for HD streaming, I'll definitely take it. Watch, let's go to HD streaming and see what kind of speeds we get on HD streaming. This was on One Pay wireless. Now this is on Metro by T-Mobile. Is it going to give me a gig? Is it going to give me a gig? Is it, well, 900, 900, 800, 810. We got 810 down on Metro by T-Mobile. Now let's see how many gigabytes I used last month. Well, in the last billing cycle. That was from October. Oh, we are in October. From September 21st through October 21st. putting in my password. Let's see, guys. Let's see. See, this is how much I gotta pay. $35 a month for all that. Unlimited talk, text, and data, and unlimited HD streaming. Why keep saying four in the last 30 days? I used 64 gigs. That's a damn lie. I used 400 and something last month. Monthly data usage. Let's see if it'll show it here on their monthly data usage. Oh no, that's not it. This is to add more data and global and all that BS. No, that's not it. So far this month, I haven't really used it that much. 1.72 gigs out of unlimited high speed data. All right. And some people might be like, yo, how can Alex prove that he has a $25 plan? I'm showing you right now. Boom. I don't want to show my phone number though. So I'll just screenshot it and cover up my phone number with the black magic marker. Perfect. It blended in great. There we go. So now I can show you guys the screenshot. Boom. There we go. It says my name up there. Then let me bring down the brightness so you guys can see it better. See? This is my plan right here. Current plan, $25 promo and trade promo, unlimited. You see? It shows that I'm using my 15 Pro on Metro. See? And this is my plan. And this plan includes unlimited high-speed data, as you guys can see. High-speed data, 1.72 gigs out of unlimited. I don't get no slowdown. So for $35, is this shit worth it? Hell to the mother-loving yes. I love T-Mobile, but I don't have T-Mobile. Why don't you have T-Mobile, broski? If you don't mind me asking. I was just reading something, a Google article that showed up that somebody left T-Mobile to go to Visible, right? And they're saying that they're loving their Visible experience and that they don't regret. They've been with Visible for 4 months and they don't regret leaving T-Mobile after 10 years. After a whole decade of them being with, uh, you know, with T-Mobile, they left T-Mobile to go to Visible. And me personally, I can't see myself doing that. If you don't care about upgrading, right, and you want to buy your phone outright, that's what I'm saying. Prepaid is for people that want to finance their phone through Klarna, through Afterpay, through their credit card, and so forth. Okay, through a firm and and them guys. Or if you think you're balling and you make enough money to just pay $1,700 up front for an iPhone 17, Pro Max at 1 TB, or even more than 2,000 for the 2 TB one, and use it on a prepaid carrier, then more power to you, bro. I'm not hating. But people that want to save money, right, and want to finance their phone through a carrier, that's what the carriers are there for. That's the difference. So I just thought that it was idiotic for that person to compare Visible to T-Mobile, because Visible, you gotta if you're gonna finance your phone, you gotta finance it through Afterpay. T-Mobile doesn't need a third party. They have their own finance company installed there. Well, every carrier has their own finance company. Okay, so you finance the phone straight through the carrier, not through a third party. Afterpay, third party. Klarna, third party. What I was gonna say, Affirm, third party. Smart Pay, third party. There's so many third parties out there right now looking for people's money. So you can't compare that. I understand if he said, I left T-Mobile and I left T-Mobile postpaid service and I went to Verizon, or I went to AT&T postpaid service, then that makes sense. But don't sit there and lie. Be honest. Like I that's what I feel like you're being you're ungenuine. I don't like that. You're lying. If I ever couldn't afford T-Mobile business, guys, you guys know I'm straight up. Like that's why the name is Raw Tech. I would tell you straight up. I wouldn't put it on no damn article on Google. And if I was to put it on article on Google, I'm like, I left T-Mobile after Jesus Christ, 26 years, 27, 30 years because I couldn't afford it no more. And I'm with Metro because it's more affordable. He could have said like that. I switched from T-Mobile postpaid to Visible because it's cheaper and it attracted me by the features. But this mother lover, because that's what he is, a mother lover, he says he's glad and left T-Mobile and he's on the $25 plan. So you're just a cheap bastard. You're just a cheap bastard. You're gonna leave T-Mobile postpaid where Visible you can't finance phones unless you qualify for a firm, and with a firm you got to have at least a 550, 600 and higher FICO score to let you finance a phone over $1,000. Because I know, because I had a firm, I owe them money and I got to pay them, of course. So there's no way you can say that you love Visible more than T-Mobile when the $25 plan you could be deep proud at any time. You're just a T-Mobile hater at that point. I don't have no respect for you. When you sit here and you get the cheapest plan out, if you would have got Metro and you would have been saying that, hey, you're not a hater because Metro gives you truly unlimited data. Does it slow down after 35 gigs in terms of congestion? Yes. But Visible's $25 plan in the fine print even says it, that is due to deprioritization at any time. Now, this idiot, because I got to call him an idiot, call him what it is, he's an idiot. If he would have said, I got the $35 plan, I got the $45 plan, I would have been cool with that. I would have been cool with that. You guys know I have had Visible since it first came out in 2018, where I was getting 4 megs down and 4 megs up. So I've been with Visible for 7 years. So I could be critical when somebody's lying. I can tell you're lying. And even when Visible first came out, I always got the more expensive plan because I wanted the fastest internet. I didn't want to be on the slow. I don't want to be deprived whenever the hell they feel like deprived. Well, you know what? Alex is on the $24 plan, so the stadium is packed. We got to give more data to these other customers. And boom, there you go. Came 1 meg per second. 0 megs up on freaking upload. And that's what people got to understand. The cheaper you pay, the lower your QCI level on that carrier. So not only are you getting a better deal by paying less, but you're also getting less access to the network. And that is the best way I could explain it and for everybody that's not even tech savvy to understand. And that's where I seen that. And I was actually going to make a video for you guys because I seen it today while I was at McDonald's. It got slow. So, our boss likes to go on the phone if it's slow. And it was slow at McDonald's. It got really slow before I left. And I went into the article and I was reading it. And the guy had the audacity to say, after 10 years of being with T-Mobile, I'm so happy being with Visible for the last 4 months on their $25 unlimited plan. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Like, you could have just said the truth. I couldn't afford T-Mobile anymore, and I went to the cheapest plan on Visible. And I would have respected that. But you lying and acting like the $25 plan from Visible is the best plan, get the hell out of my face, bro. Get out of my face. I'll laugh right in your damn face. The $25 plan is not the best plan. I know a lot of cheapskates because I'm just gotta be honest, guys. I call these people cheapskates, and I'm gonna tell you why. The other YouTubers that I'm not gonna mention their name, that I'm gonna talk about right now, that make 7 or 8 videos in a week talking about how great the Visible $25 plan is, they're cheap. They're cheap. You know why? Because I know they're making more money than me on this platform. I go into their videos, I see 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 views, 6,000 views, 7,000 views, 25,000 views. At that point, you're being a cheesecake. Okay, his ad revenue might not be as high as mine's for every 1,000 views, and I don't even get 1,000 views. I wish I did. Shit, I would love $130 for one view. I mean, for 1,000 views on one video. That would help me out a lot. Shit. But I don't get that. You guys know that. So this dude has, I'm pretty sure since he doesn't have as many subscribers as I do, he only has like 8,000. He's probably making off each 1,000 views like $80 or $90, which is still great. It's still great. And he still decides to be a cheapskate because I see commercials on his channel. Well, when I'm logged into this account, I got Premium Plus on here. I mean YouTube Premium, so I don't see ads no more. Okay, but when I get in from my other YouTube channel, let's say like the Alex Raw Audio channel, and I look at other content creators, I watch the ads. So he has AdSense. So he's just choosing to be cheap. And then he made a video talking about some guys. I went to see he's in Texas. I went to see the Cowboys play, and my internet got really slow. I was thinking about switching to a higher plan. And you know what I did? You guys know I'm not a troll. I'm not a troll. I went in his comment section respectfully, and I told him, bro, you need to stop being cheap. And if you see this live stream, bro, you know I'm not lying. I'm not lying on this live stream. You need to stop being cheap. You probably make more money than me on YouTube, even if I got more subscribers than you, because you got thousands of views on your videos. You could afford to go up to the $35 or $45 plan, and you would have had millimeter wave. You would have been on a higher priority, and you would have never had all the slow speeds you had in that Dallas Cowboys game. You chose to be cheap, and that's why your priority is so low on the Verizon network. And that's why while everybody else was streaming on Facebook Live, like you said, and everything else, you weren't able to do shit for being cheap. And did you think he wrote under my comment? No. He clicked on my profile. Okay, yeah, he's not a troll. This guy has 52,000 subscribers, and he got over 2,200 videos on his channel. He's not a troll. He knows what the hell he's talking about. That's right, I do. So stop being cheap. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why people want to penny pinch. And then you want to complain. I got the cheapest plan on T-Mobile. On my service sucks because you got the cheapest plan on T-Mobile. It's not that hard. It's easy. The Essentials plan is on a lower QCI level, and it really sucks. It really does suck. It really does suck. When you're on the lowest QCI level, your service is not going to perform like everybody else's. And that's why I need to talk about this, right? I really think this is a real pain point for a lot of people that don't know about tech. Listen, to my people that don't know about technology, okay? I want to make this clear to you guys. When you see that your family member's T-Mobile line or their 5G is faster, their LTE is faster than yours, ask your family member, your best friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever the case may be, what plan are you on? Oh, I'm on the grandfathered, what is this called? Magenta Max plan. Okay. And what plan are you on? Oh, I'm on the One Plus plan. Okay. So you're paying roughly $40 less than the Magenta Max plan, but yet you want to have the same capabilities as the Magenta Max plan. That's not how it works. That is really not how it works, guys. You got to have a higher paying plan in order to have a better experience on that network. And that relates to everybody. That relates to AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Metro, Cricket, whoever it is. Now, I got this special plan because I've been with Metro for so many years. And the loyalty department gave me that plan. The plan that I just showed you guys that says truly unlimited data for $25 a month. Truly unlimited. I can't get no slowdown. I'm truly unlimited for $25 a month. But that's because of loyalty. Loyalty and the free publicity that Metro gets off of me. Now, if you was to tell me who would I choose to stay with, right? Out of everybody, out of Cricket, Visible, if I had one choice, right, and I couldn't afford T-Mobile Business anymore, right, and I had to cancel my T-Mobile Business line, who would I drag my T-Mobile Business number to? And I gotta be 100% honest, it would be Metro every time. It would be Metro every time. Metro every time. Because $25 for unlimited, right? Plus $10 for HD streaming unlimited. You can't beat that. And I don't care about hotspot. I do not care. Me personally, I don't give a shit about hotspot. So it wouldn't bother me that my plan right there says 10 gigs of hotspot and it doesn't work. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. I don't use the 50 gigs that I get from Cricket. I don't use the unlimited hotspot at 15 megs per second that I get from Visible. I don't use Total's unlimited hotspot at 5 megs per second. I don't use. I'm never going to use the one pay wireless, the new company I'm reviewing, 10 gigs. I don't use T-Mobile Business's 100 freaking gigs of hotspot. So I'm not a hotspot person. So I would have no problem going to Metro, to be completely honest, because I have that plan. Now, if I didn't have that plan that's truly unlimited, then I would go to the $60 plan. I would go to the $60 plan, and I would have Metro take over my payments of my Amazon Prime, and I wouldn't care. Okay, I got 25 gigs, but I would do it more for the Amazon Prime membership than for the hotspot. That's the main reason why we get that plan, just in case anybody's wondering. If I didn't have this truly unlimited $25 plan for Metro. So, you know, people just got to be honest, man. You can't just lie. You can't say, oh, man, I love this $25 plan. No, bro, say you're penny pinching. Say, look, I can't afford this, so that's why I got this plan. Don't make it sound like the $25 from Visible plan is the best plan. No, it's not. Because even this plan that's 10 more dollars from freaking from this new carrier from a financial company, freaking One Pay Wireless, is better. You know what I'm saying? Truly unlimited data on the AT&T network. Now, I've specifically told you guys that the $25 plan, yes, is good to have it as a house phone. Why not? Get yourself a little cheap Android that works on the Verizon network. Put that bitch on there. Sorry for cursing, but it's true. And use it as a landline. It works great. You know what I'm saying? Right now with the deals, 26 months, and you'll pay $19 and use it as a landline or your business line, whatever you listen. As long as you're not trying to do what I do, you could use that line to your heart's content. That's serious. If all you wanted to do is surf the internet here and there, and in that, but make sure you're not in a congested area, because if you are in a heavy congested Verizon area, you're gonna use that shit as your house phone. This shit sucks, Alex. I'm getting like 2 megs per second down. You're in a highly congested area. You get what I'm saying? I'm not. I got millimeter wave all over this bitch. And you guys know that. N41 all over trend. I got freaking 5G plus all over trend. So I don't have to worry about them. I don't have to go through them frustrations that other people have because I live in a city. You know, and the city is more prone to letting shit slide, basically. You want to put a tower on top of my house? Go ahead and put the tower on top of my house. I don't give a shit. How much am I going to get paid from Verizon for having this tower on top of my house? 7 grand a month. Oh yeah, put that shit there. Make sure it's reinforced so in case of a storm comes, nothing happens to my house and it doesn't ruin my house. Yeah, we'll make sure it's reinforced and everything. Make sure that where the tower's at is not going to cause any leakage into your house or anything. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? In suburban areas, people are more skittish. Like Sneed was talking about, shout out to Sneed. He was talking about in one of his videos. People want better service, but they don't want to allow Verizon to get the permits to provide the better service. You get what I'm saying? And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't want to go too much into details of that because then people are going to offend. I already had 10 people. I lost 3 people for even mentioning them. But it's the truth, guys. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask for better service when the town where you live at is scared of radiation. I gotta be blunt. Scared of radiation. When them towers are so high, the only way you're gonna get radiation to get cancer is if you climb up there like a monkey and start touching the panel and just hang there and do speed testing. That's the only way you're gonna get radiation, and your body's got to absorb a certain amount of radiation in order for it to cause cancer. It's not just gonna happen like that. Okay. So I want to make that clear. So in situations like that, is where you live at. Hmm? Because a lot of people in my comment section be like, Alex, how come I don't get the same speed you get? Because where you live at, Verizon's not allowed to have the spectrum, the amount of spectrum they got here, and that goes for every carrier. You know, I know places in Colorado, you know, where people complain about T-Mobile service, AT&T service, and Verizon service, but they're not allowing them to roll out more towers. So how can you expect your service to be improved in your house and penetrate your house that you bought, and yet you don't want a tower? No, the service has got to work in my house, but you're not adding no more of these crazy permitting radiation towers so me and my family can catch cancer. Like, that's just beyond me. And I gotta make fun of them because it's true. It is basically true. You know? In some cases, your microwave releases more radiation than a cell phone tower, and that is a fact. And I use my microwave here. I used to use it a lot because I used to buy frozen foods and shit, so I wouldn't have to spend money going out to eat McDonald's all the time. But and thanks God I never caught cancer of putting shit in my microwave and standing next to it when it said beep 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 beep. So at this point, I just think there's no scientific factor where a household has caught cancer because their freaking the cell phone tower is right across the street from their house or right next to the house. You know what I'm saying? My cousin lived in the apartment complex in the condos. Those are condos where T-Mobile's towers at, right? That I showed you guys already a whole bunch of times through the years. And I have never heard nobody report off that condo, I caught cancer because T-Mobile's panels are on top of the roof. That's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is just crazy. Crazy talk. So, people need to be more knowledgeable and understand that, listen, I'm going to say this one last time. So that way, when you want to argue with your neighbors, look, Steve, you fucking idiot. The reason why I don't have good Verizon service here is because you're complaining about freaking radiation being in this, what's this called? Like the communities, the homeowners associations. Yeah, the homeowners association. You don't want it, and they want to put it in the outskirts. So let me tell you something, you idiot. I watched Alex RAwTAlk, and he said that nothing has happened to people that live in a condo and T-Mobile's towers are right on the top of the roof. So why would it have something happen to us when the tower is going to be right outside of our homeowners association property, and it's going to be right there in the center, so we can all have better Verizon service? And that's just facts, guys. People can get mad at me. I don't listen, guys. People have a tendency of getting mad at me and leaving my live streams because I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, guys. I'm being brutally honest with you guys. It's idiotic to think that you're gonna get cancer just because they put a tower next to your homeowners association. Stop that stupid shit. Seriously. Because I wouldn't put up with that shit. I'll be like, John, buy me out right now, bitch. You're giving me the full amount. The whole $350,000 I just spent on this house, you're gonna give it to me. You're gonna buy it off of me, and I'm out of here. You're really leaving this neighborhood, this beautiful neighborhood? Yeah, bitch. What the fuck? Are you paying or pay for my cell phone bill? I gotta go outside to talk because you don't want a Verizon tower next. And I'm telling you from experience, guys. I already told you, my ex best friend, he lived in. I don't know if he still has the house there, but he lived in a homeowners association, and T-Mobile sucked inside of his house. And when he had the homeowners associations meeting, I was there. He was like, "Yeah, this is my cousin. He could be here." Okay, no problem. So he was explaining to them why T-Mobile needed to add a tower in the park. It was like a freaking park, like a whole acre, that they could put the tower over there and it would reach everybody, because almost everybody in that homeowners association, which was a gated community, you have to press a button and the gate opens. Had T-Mobile, and they were complaining to T-Mobile about the service, but they didn't want T-Mobile to put a closer tower. The nearest tower was like a quarter of a mile away. and they needed something closer, and they didn't want the closer tower because they were like, oh, the radiation, cancer, and all this BS that they were just talking nonsense, man. I was like, bro, I'm like, bro, I know what the fuck I talk about, bro, on YouTube. No, I know that, bro. I know. And I'm like, I was like, can I please speak? Yeah, you may speak. I was like, you're not gonna get any radiation. How can you guarantee that? Because it's far. I'm like, I sleep with my freaking Verizon router that shoots out 1 gig 4 feet away from my feet, and thanks God I don't have no cancer. Well, that's your crazy behind, Alex. Nobody cares about what you think. Okay, then don't complain about the T-Mobile service. It's not that hard. Don't complain about the T-Mobile service. If you don't want to permit these companies to add towers closer to where you live so you can have a better experience on that network, then stop complaining about it. Stop complaining about it. And this is for all you mother effers that complain about it. But yet you're scared about, oh my God, radiation is the boogeyman. It's going to creep through my window and eat my white blood cells. Hey, come on, bro. Be realistic. And it's serious. I'm saying, look, I'm telling you guys, every time I talk about this subject, people leave. That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you leave, it's because it applies to you. You're one of them ignorant people that think that by T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon putting a tower next to your homeowners association, you're gonna get all of a sudden brain cancer or some shit. Like, you guys are just. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm not even gonna say what I think. Seriously, there's more things that you consume every freaking day that could give you cancer before a damn tower, a cell phone tower, gives you cancer. Have you guys ever thought about my cousin never smoked in his life, but he got cancer? The things you consume. Most cereal have ingredients that are in pesticides that are to get rid of bugs that can give you cancer, and you still eat that freaking cereal every day. Just look at the box, read the ingredients. Then grab a bottle of pesticide, like the one, what's that called? Ridix, the one that kills weeds and all that. Google it. That's all you gotta do. Ask ChatGPT. It's not that hard. Most of the food that we eat are gonna give us cancer, way faster cancer than a damn cell phone tower, and that is a fact. Because then you wonder, oh, why babies are born with cancer? Because their moms were eating foods that can cause cancer. Oh my God, why my daughter was born with cancer? Because of the shit you were eating while you was pregnant. It's not that hard, guys. It's not rocket science. But of course, big pharma pays off doctors not to say shit. They're the biggest drug dealers in the world, big pharma. When we're sick, we're worth more money than being healthy, and that is a fact. That is a fact. Big pharma is a multi-trillion, a billion, $1 trillion company. Because most of the food that's in the pyramid, the pyramid that when we went to school, we learned about the food groups. Red meat gives you cancer. Red meat gives you diabetes. Do we still consume a lot of red meat? Yes. Do I consume a lot of red meat? No. Most of the time that I'm eating at McDonald's, I'm eating chicken. Chicken. Dead serious. Chicken. Because I did my research. I don't know if Netflix took the documentary series off, but back in 2022, Netflix had a documentary how this dude solved the problem with people that had stage 3 diabetes. He told them to stop eating red meat. And when he talked to doctors, that he said, "Can you please blur my face?" They were saying that they're not allowed to tell you not to eat red meat because big pharma pays millions to doctors to keep you drugged up. You know what I mean? To tell you, yeah, no, there's no natural way to get rid of this diabetes, and there's no. And then the dude, he was, like I said in the documentary, he was receiving phone calls saying that they were going to kill him for speaking the truth because he was telling them about natural ways to get the diabetes out your system. Stop eating this, stop eating that. The lady went from eating red meat to just eating chicken and slowing down on the things that she was consuming. And after 7 months, she was diabetes free. He went to the hospital to her doctor with her, and he was like, "Yeah, the diabetes has left your stage three. It's no longer showing in your system." So miracles from God and people having faith in God, because you have faith. Trust me. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't believe in God." Okay, so why do you have faith that you're going to get this job? Why do you have faith that you're going to graduate from school? Why do you have faith? Everybody has faith. You know what I'm saying? So the point here is that the lady had faith, her diabetes left, and then my man was getting threatening phone calls. So please, them talking to me, you're talking basically into to somebody has done hours of research, hours and hours, and watched video after video after video, just like when I was taking my security state test for the state of New Jersey. Video after video after video. What can I do? What can I do? Is the same shit. Same exact thing. That's exactly what I do when I research something. So for the people that live in a bubble and don't want better service from T-Mobile or AT&T, in their neck of the woods, you're ignorant. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. And God forbid you catch cancer. Then what you gonna blame it on? Oh my God! I didn't let AT&T or T-Mobile put up this tower of Verizon, and I still got cancer. Yeah, because of the shit you were consuming. Mm-hmm. I love Oreos, but if you Google it or you look it up on YouTube, Oreo got sued because their warehouse in the state of, I don't remember if it was in Oklahoma, it was somewhere in the United States. They moved their factory from the United States to Mexico because a lot of the workers caught cancer working for Oreo. Oreo, the brand of cookies, Oreo, and they all ended up with cancer. Every single worker that worked mixing the shit up and whatever, I don't know, but they ended up with cancer. And Oreo had a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against them. Okay? So imagine. That means that even eating Oreos every day for God knows how many years, you will get cancer. That's exactly what the hell I'm talking about. All you gotta do is do the research. It's not that hard to research something. Let me see if Alex RAwTAlk is lying. Oh shit, he's not lying. They did move to Mexico from the United States because of cancer. Their employees were catching cancer. Hmm. Shit, he's head on. So yeah, most of the shit that we eat can cause cancer. So ever since I heard that, I started eating Oreos less and less and less. I'll eat them like once in a blue, maybe once a month, twice a month, not more than that. You know what I'm saying? So you guys really got to take that into consideration, guys. You got to know what the hell you're putting into your body, and even in what medicines you're putting into your body. Yep, yep. Because big pharma, all they care about is getting paid. The longer you're sick, the more money they make off of you. You feel me? Because imagine, let's say if I got on my license or my identification, I, you know, I'm an organ donor, right? And my organs are great according to the doctor. I went to get a physical. They did a CAT scan. They checked all my organs. Everything's right. My kidneys, my liver, my heart, everything's great. My brain, everything's great. And let's say if I'm an organ donor, right? I'm giving the hospital, the state of New Jersey, the right to remove my organs, right? And to keep them. And do you think they're gonna give them away for free? No. My liver, like 100 grand. My heart, 250 grand. My lungs, 450 grand a piece. So that's what I'm saying. Like everything has to do with money. Everything has, and that's in every country. That's not just in the United States of America. That's every country. Every country. Every country. That's like stripping a car and selling it for parts. Yo, how much you want for your door and your Lambo? Give me 15,000. All right, here. Yo, how much you want for the brake pads on your Lambo? Give me 400. Yo, bro, how much you want for your Lambo rims? Give me 7,000. It's the same way, the same exact thing. When you agree to be an organ donor, you're giving your organs away for free, but they're not going to give them away for free to somebody that really needs them. They're going to charge them an arm and a leg. And once again, Big Pharma wins again. So stay wise, my people. Stay wise, like I do. Do a lot of research. A lot of research. But other than that, guys, I'm definitely gonna let you guys go. The computer is running low. That's why this computer lies. 8 hours of battery life, my nuts. This thing was fully charged and now it's at 51%, 59% after just 1 hour and 46 minutes. And then it says 8 hours battery life. These people lie. They lie. The only ones that I know that really last a long time is MacBooks, Apple computers in general. My daughter could be on her shit watching movies, whole 3 hour movies, and that shit will just drop like 15%. So yeah, one day I'm gonna get a MacBook Pro to go live. But other than that, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, the live stream for the replay crew. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Stay safe, you know, out there. And, subscribe to Carlos S. Tech, Steam Mobile Tech, Latrell Jennings, Rando Geek, Texo. Let's get Texo channel to 1,000 subs, man. He's a great content creator. Tech for your needs, Little Mac and JTV, my Alex Raw Audio channel, where I talk about speakers and review speakers and unbox speakers. And who else? Tito Aloha Android, Beat Tech Reviews, Magic Tech Reviews, and yeah, I already said Rando Geek. And also Men's Essentials. It's another great content creator if you want to learn about perfumes and natural soaps and all that. You know what I'm saying? The same thing basically that Little Mac and JTV does. The whole. And what was it that? My bad. I have Verizon Business. Okay, that's what's up, bro. My bad. Damn, that message was at 5:53. I'm answering. And what time is it now? 6:23, almost an hour later. My bad, broski. My bad. Is that my ADD? If I'm talking about a subject and I try to go into a different subject, I am definitely. Let's stay here the 2 hours. We got 10 more minutes in this 2 hours. Make the whole 2 hours live stream. So I can't really do that, guys. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being mean and I don't read your comments. It's that if I'm stuck on a subject and I read your comment, I'm gonna forget what I was talking about. That's just the ADD side of me. Like I can't multitask when I'm talking about something to save my life. That's why at work I really have to pay attention. My brain's got to go blank so I can pay attention. Yo, Alex, I need you to do this and this and this. What do you need me to do? I mean, what do I need you to do? This and this and this. I don't think about nothing else. It's like that SpongeBob episode where Squidward wanted to lie to his friend that he went to college with and say he was a successful restaurant owner. And he said to SpongeBob, I want you to be the waiter and only study and remember waiting. And then at one point, his brain was like, "Oh my God, let's throw all this stuff away. We don't need none of this. We don't need to learn how to, remember how to be a chef or none of this. We just need to learn how to wait on tables and how to be a waiter." And then when they asked him his name, he didn't even remember his name. But The fact of the matter of the story is, I'm not that bad, but yeah, my ADD is bad. I need to focus on what I'm doing because if not, I will be lost. But that's what's up, bro. You got Verizon business. Verizon business, baby. Verizon business. Verizon business is good though. Yeah, here doing a live stream. I'm actually on a live stream on YouTube. Been live for almost 2 hours now. So, you know, let me see. Let me turn on the. I always have it off. The Verizon business line, but I'm gonna turn it on. Let's turn on the Verizon business line. Business. Let's do a Verizon business speed test video. Okay, so we're gonna switch to Verizon business. When I do a video, I want to speed test Verizon when I'm live streaming. Here we go. So this is Verizon Business, guys. This is not total on my 17 Pro. This is Verizon Business on my 17 Pro. See, Verizon Business on the 17 Pro. So let's do a speed test real quick. And this is standalone. Let me make sure the standalone is turned on this line. Yep, see? 5G auto, and what does it say here? Standalone 5G. So yes, it is turned on Verizon and T-Mobile. So Verizon does have standalone here in the state of New Jersey, where I live at. Anyway, for that most part, I can't say the whole state of New Jersey because I don't. Mm-mm. So remember, this was T-Mobile business. Now let it recuperate. It's got to find a server and recognize it's on Verizon, and this is Verizon, and it is on C-band. Later on, I'm gonna do a Verizon business millimeter wave speed test video. Yep. Mhm. So as you guys can see, C-band is kind of like because of T-Mobile. I'm sorry, because of the Verizon Home Internet, it uses C-band too. So there we go. We're getting faster speeds. That's what I'm talking about, Verizon. There we go. We got 440 over 14. Shilalo. El baño. Yo no sé dónde tú tiraste la cajita esa. There you go. Oye, ese mismo. Yo le dejo este aquí porque después se lo lleva y pues no tiene con qué cargar el teléfono. Mm-hmm. So there we go, guys. Now let's go to fast.com. And I'm definitely going to end. No se llevó el bowl para subírsela. Sí, esa la come enseguida. Y yo bajo el plato. So, guys, I'm only going to stay here 2 hours because my niece is here. And she got to go to school tomorrow. And she's going to want to go to sleep. So we got 340, 330, 360. So 360 down on fast.com on Verizon Business. I'm not going to turn off the line because, like I said, we are at 90%. So I love the iPhone 17 Pro. I took this phone off the charger at 11:20 a.m. All right, and it's 6:30 p.m. So that's more than 8 hours, and it only lost 10%. And yes, I've been heavy using it, doing Snapchat videos, checking for my delivery from Amazon and all that good old stuff. So, that's 1220, 120, 220, 320, 420, 520, 620. So 7 hours, almost 8 hours, almost a whole shift, and it only dropped 10%. The battery life on the 17 Pros is amazing, whether you got the Pro Max or the Pro. They got bigger batteries and they last longer. So, do I love the battery on the iPhone 17 Pro? Yes. I mean, you guys see how clear the HD is on these freaking phones. You guys seen the pictures on the 17 Pro. So the hospital parking lot, guys, sadly, is even more demolished than ever. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show you on this live stream because I took pictures. Here we go. All right. This is regular right here. You guys see how clear that looks? Regular. That's not even 8 times zoom. This is regular. This is 1 time. All right. No, I'm sorry. This is 1 time. This is 1 time. Okay. Then this is 2 times zoom right here. Okay. Look at how clear it looks, even with the 1 time. Okay. Then this is also 1 time zoom. And this is 8 times zoom right here. 8 times zoom. You guys can see the parking lot from the last video that I made is being completely demolished. You see the pieces of rubble hanging. Okay. So, and then I think, which one is it? This one, yeah. This one is the 4 times zoom right here. This is 4 times zoom right here. You could even see that car's license plate clear as day. Like, guys, the camera, 48 megapixels, is off the hook. Look, you can see the pieces of rubble, and this is the 4 times zoom. And I zoomed it in even more. Look, you can see the pieces of cement hanging with no issues. So, is this phone a freaking beast? Yes. Right now, I zoomed in all the way into this plate, this car's plate. I'm not going to show that. That's some random person's, license plate. But I'm going to zoom all the way in. You can see the house in back of the parking lot. Oh, no, that's the other part of the building that's got to get demolished. You can see it. Look at how you can see that with no issues. I'm telling you, the camera on the 17 Pro, these 48 megapixel cameras, are a beast. Look. You can see the name of the store, the corner store right there, with no issues. And this is the 4 times zoom. No issues. You guys can see the phone number and everything. So yeah, does the iPhone 17 Pro shit all over the S25 lineup? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Not even the Ultra is better. The S25 Ultra is not better than the 17 Pro. No, it's not. Not at all. So, eso lo va a comer. Se va a hacer hueliendo, a ver, okay. So yeah, guys. So, and that is a fact, guys. It is a fact. I've seen already YouTubers comparing both of them. Yep, guys. How is your files? It's going good, bro. I gotta pay the bill. Thanks God you said that. As soon as I had this in this live stream, I'm gonna go pay my Verizon files bill. I don't want to be like last time that I had to go to McDonald's and do a live stream, and I told you guys, look, guys, I haven't done a live stream in like a week because my cable was shut off. You feel me? And that's what I be trying to tell you guys, man. I got a lot of shit that I gotta pay, and I still, my YouTube paycheck is my YouTube paycheck. It's not like people donate all the time, so I could do whatever the hell I want to do with my YouTube paycheck. That means I want to pay my Verizon files bill or buy food or whatever the case may be. and I still don't use it for that. I use it to, you know me, pay my bills, whether it's my Metro bill, Total bill, or Cricket bill. That's what I use it for. But now, guys, I'm getting off because, like I said, my niece is here and she's gonna want to go to sleep at 7, and you know, I want to go get this video done for the millimeter wave before it's later. All right, guys. So take care. God bless and be safe. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm definitely gonna catch you guys in the next one, guys. You already, and thank you for watching and subscribe to the people I mentioned on the live stream. Deuces, guys. What the hell? I almost kicked myself off and left the live stream on. I pressed exit instead of end live stream. Oh, God.